the model of this project has been really good. From a customer perspective, it's been the best run project I've seen out of Centretex, and I'd like to see the model continue for any significant projects going forward. I think the areas that have gone really well for us have been around the communication part. Aside from the technical bits, which seem to have gone really smoothly, being able to communicate to our users to let them know when there are going to be outages, how long those outages are going to be for, and to give them some idea of the benefits of doing this. So here's the pain, this is going to be the gain. That's been really good in this project. We haven't had too many hiccups along the way, so it's gone very well for us. I wish all projects were like that. To improve those, it'd be kind of hard, but the more communication, the better, I suppose. We've had as much as we've needed, but any extra stuff they could give us, including written communication that we can then pass on to the users, we've done that a fair bit, but some of it is quite dry and quite technical, so doing some work around that to make it more customer focused might be good. In terms of the benefits for Fortify, we haven't at this stage experienced too much of it because it's fairly new. We're certainly expecting to experience benefits that might not be visible to the customer, but are certainly visible from an IT perspective. So we're looking for improvements in our disaster recovery capability. We're looking for improvements in our ability to scale out some of our applications, and Fortify gives us the opportunity to do that and gives me a bit of a safety blanket in terms of if things go bad, I know that there is a disaster recovery network in place that we can use. In terms of our agility and our ability to do things like flexible work practices, DTF is very big on flexible work practice, and we've got a large portion of our users are working from home one day a week or out of the office quite a lot, working off-site. So Fortify gives us a bit of peace of mind about how that works and the comfort to know that it's a secure connection from outside, and we can scale it out where we need to make sure that we can cope with the user requirements in that space. Some of the problems that we've been able to solve through Fortify, or we're looking forward to solve now that we've got Fortify in place, are things like the enclaving of legacy systems. That's very big for us. And the ability to scale up and out as we require. Because we're a very seasonal organisation, we tend to not have much contact with the rest of the world other than the other departments for a lot of the year, but then the state budget comes out and things go crazy. So being able to seasonally adjust some of the services we deliver is really good for us, because it means we don't have to spend a whole lot of money to build a really large infrastructure that doesn't get used for 11 months of the year. As I said, it's been a really good project to work on, and the service itself is now at a point where it's very useful for all of government. In terms of going further with it, I think DTF have moved some of our old legacy servers into the Fortify environment and enclaved them, for want of a better term. We've enclaved them out so that we know that they're much more secure. That component of Fortify is really important to us. We don't have a lot of it, but we do have some, and there are some things we can't do anything about. So we have to make sure that they're as secure as possible. So that's a big thing for us. I think the Fortify project will help us serve the Victorian community on a couple of fronts. Certainly financially. The ability for us to scale up and scale out very quickly means that we don't have to go out, buy more tin, do those kinds of things. So that's a real benefit to us. As I've already said, the disaster recovery component gives me a sense of peace of mind, but it also helps the community in terms of if bad things do happen, we know that we've got the data, we can recover it, we can do the things we have to do.